MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Ubaldo Jimenez gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in? An ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball. Drilled on the ground to short. Hardy's up with it. Throw on to first, and Pedroia is set down to open up the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this is one of those throwback lineups for me. I mean, you're talking about speed from top to bottom. They will bunt. They will hit and run. They'll play that small ball game and go after you. But also, you leave a guy at second and you blink, he's on third. They love to run. They're coming after you.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His past meetings against Ubaldo Jimenez, 7 hits in 20 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Well, we're looking at a ball club that really needs some leadership. They need one person to kind of step up, take his game to another level. They were shut out yesterday. They've been struggling lately. Just nothing flowing. Maybe a big hit, a big home run will ignite them and get things turned around.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7.
Castillo.
So striding in, Rusney Castillo. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, I couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learn something and drive a run in here. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Ready with another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Jake Lamb standing in now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 3 homers and 8 runs batted in. The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rickard going back on it, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Batting fifth.
Here's Chris Young.
Fielder. Chris Young.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
And ready for his first at-bat, Hanley Ramirez, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 2-0 Boston. Price will be on the mound for the series opener. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, last year he had a very nice season when you look at the win total. His team is counting on him to do that again. If he does not get within that range of where he was last season, I don't see this team going very far.
Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Machado.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Here we are at the bottom of the first, and they've been playing well, and it looks like that good baseball is going to continue. They already find themselves leading 2-0 at the bottom of the first inning. They're playing good right now.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He hit over 45 home runs last year. I mean, he has elite power. I watched him hit some balls that you just go, my goodness. I think he's got a shot at 50 this year if he can stay consistent.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Adam Jones is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
And Darryl Parker, you know what I see with him, Matt, he's basic. You know, he's a guy that calling balls on the corners is not really his strength. He's going to stay right in the middle. Fundamental Darryl. Here it is. That was a good pitch, good call. I'm going to be safe. That's him. I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that 2-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
Now the 0-2 from Price. A shot down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 1 home run and 5 driven in. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Here's Chris Davis now, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Changeup called strike 1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run shot for Chris Davis. 4th home run here in the early going as the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 2.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Young is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau.
Ramirez.
Now the first pitch from Jimenez. Hardy at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the 2nd.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. Well, this team is really going to be busy today. You look at how this pitcher's been struggling all season. All you got to do is look at that ERA. That tells me he's given up a lot of balls hit, and the defense is going to be very, very busy in this one.
Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. One out, nobody on. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. Into the windup and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a very good inning that time for Ubaldo Jimenez, and we remain tied at 2 apiece. Here's Chris Johnson now. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Price ready with the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Jonathan Scope is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw won't get him at first, an infield single, and it's 1st and 3rd now.
Batting 8.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Lifetime versus David Price. 13 base hits in 48 ABs. He's also been a strikeout victim 14 times.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. And I'm looking at first base at Mitch Moreland. You know, we talk so often about his offense, but this guy's one of the best defenders in the game.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Moreland will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Hit in the air to center field. Young is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. 2 innings complete. Deuces are wild. It's 2-2. The plate, Sandy Leon, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Sandy Leon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Jimenez ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogart.
Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Stope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the third, all even at 2 apiece. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Adam Jones gets set to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. hit the other way out toward right field. Castillo is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Digging in for his second at bat, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
Ready to take his hacks again, Chris Davis, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
The 0-2 delivery. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Ready for another chance? Rusney Castillo. He'll be the one to lead it off against Ubaldo Jimenez.
Rusney Castillo.
Now the first pitch from Jimenez. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
The batter, third baseman, Jake.
Riding in once again, Jake Lamb. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Good fastball there from Jimenez as he gets ahead 0-1.
He's putting on the clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
This one's flared toward left center. In comes Rickard. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. Here's Chris Young. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted into center field. After it is Jones. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Catcher, number 29.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Moreland's there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's Chris Johnson now. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a great change of pace has him off balance. A swing and a miss. Price ready with the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The second baseman.
For me, check
6.
swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Jonathan Scope will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. A little bouncer that goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground, maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Now Price is 1-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Here's Hanley Ramirez. Started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Into the windup and the pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a hard liner to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The windup and the 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more.
Well, there's a little two-out base hit. Maybe start a little two-out rally. Now, he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Stepping in now, Sandy Leon.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Little soft liner right there dropping in the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here's Price now on 1-0. Ball 2 now.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed. But he had the patience to lay off them.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
That one's in there. 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Digging in once. Now the first pitch here from Price. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Manny Machado is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Adam Jones, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch, a fastball right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled back. Now the 0-2 from Price. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle on the jam, and
here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here. So that'll be all this evening for David Price. Stephen Wright is going to take over here in inning number 5. So it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mark Trumbo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Hardy is on his way home. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Baseball is a team game. You hear it all the time. The first 2 guys, they couldn't get him in. He steps up there with 2 outs and drives him in. That's winning baseball. That's team baseball.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch pulled toward right center field. On the move is Young. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. 5 innings complete. Baltimore's out in front, 3-2. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Scope is there, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Striding in once again, Rusney Castillo. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Jones is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 3-2. Ready for another shot now. Wellington Castillo 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Wellington Castillo.
First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Now the 0-1. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Chris Johnson. As you'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the pitch. And he's fit to be tied after that one. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Leon has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, not great. He's 1 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Heading out toward shallow right. Castillo is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're up 3-2. Back here on MLB Network. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Jake Lamb will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How they're going to manufacture. Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
TJ McFarland takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run home run here for Chris Young. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
He froze him on the fastball there. Hanley Ramirez becomes the first out of the inning.
Mitch Moreland.
Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder. Andrew
Digging in and looking for
Benintendi.
more, Andrew Benintendi. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. 4-3 Boston. Ready once again, J.J. Hardy.
Leading
His
off
career
for the
numbers
Orioles,
against Stephen Wright,
the
just a couple of
shortstop,
matchups, no hits in 2
J.J.
at-bats.
Hardy.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that?
The left fielder, number 23, Joey Rickard.
Digging in to try it again, Joey Rickard. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now that's a swing you want to put in your memory bank. He's got off to a slow start here in April, but that's something to build on. And if he can continue to move forward, we'll see him get the average up soon.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Here's Machado with a drive. Well hit to deep left field. And they have taken the lead. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
The center fielder, number 10, Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Jones as he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Orioles 5 and the Red Sox 4. Michael Givens been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Liner toward right center, and that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Dustin Pedroia.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Pedroia. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it.
Oh, look at Machado. He gathers the throw. Touché, sir.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. So striding in, Rusney Castillo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Back to him, and that's off his leg.
2 out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base, and all this with 2 outs. Can they come up with another big hit with 2? Let's see right here.
Into the box now, Jake Lamb, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Striding in, Chris Davis. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Chris Davis.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moreland near the first base bag. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Into the windup and the pitch. Wellington Castillo is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Chris Johnson now as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He got under one and popped out his last time up. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a foul pop behind the plate. Leon has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's Chris Young. He'll start things out against Britton as he looks to close it out.
Chris Young.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting. Designated hitter.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. And now from the air, a jump throw. And this sails right over Davis's head.
Looking at this one, it's obvious he should have just hung on to it instead of throwing it to first. As it is, I think they'll score a hit and an error, and he's in scoring position.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Ready with another 0-2. Bounced up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Ramirez is digging for home, and he'll be tagged out at the plate, trying to tie the ball game, but instead he becomes out number 2 now.
Now batting, left fielder.
In now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's a fair ball. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
Sandy Leon.
Into the box, Sandy Leon, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One and 0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is in time. They got him, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's one of the best finishes we've been part of in a while. 2 outs, tying run at third, the go-ahead run at first, but they can't find a way to get him home. Tough way to lose, but a great way to win a game.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4, the final tally. T.J. McFarland claims the win out of the pen, his first. Zach Britton closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 5 runs,